off. Had the list. I had, okay, here it is. Here is my unfortunate thing. I think I need to fix the memory stuff, but alright. Okay, so, alright, this is super cool. I really need to get the memory fixed on this because I think this is running too slow. Okay. Alright, so as you can see, I have here the index. This is the index, and I can't use it for, as part of the data frame as well. So, yeah, so basically I did all this stuff, and I added another column for years old. So let's go through all this stuff. Okay, so here it is. Reset the index, rename the thing the price, and here we have average price to make year. And then we can start looking at some like major what? Okay, whatever. So let's look at BMW. Okay, this is basically when you look at the how old it is. So if it's brand new, it's about 60 something grand, and this is how the price changes over time. So and that's basically the trajectory we have for most of these things. So as you might see, some of them are more linear, some of them are more, I guess I don't know if you'd call them quadratic. So here it is. Here's the one though. I really think this is because for Jaguars, probably because there's just not enough data points. So, but yeah. So basically, I just took a look at here the average price. I'm just looking at random makes Ford, Seat again. Look at how it's depreciating over time. And I tried to see, what were the top. These are the top makes, the most popular ones. So I just applied the same analysis to Volkswagen, Opel, again. That's a little more linear. So again, like look at this, pretty much as you would expect. So, uh, so basically, I have here, based on taking all the cars together, what would be roughly their value, but okay, so that's mileage. That's why it's not that interesting. All right, so here it is. Oh yeah, the reason I did. Okay, now I remember why I did this. So the reason for this was to look at patterns of how much the mileage changes year for year or year. As you can see, there's about roughly 9 to 11,000 per year. See 130, 112, 11, 98. So it's about 10 to 11,000 kilometers, I guess. But there's a huge jump between 2 and 3. And so that's an interesting data point. And but also here's another good one. This is price. Again, maybe you can see how much does the price change over years. So what I did was I took this, I made another data frame out of this. Okay, and then apologize for the whatever. And then here we have, okay, so the data frame, and then I added another one where I calculated how much it declines. And so this is basically another column. So this is the year, how old it is, the average price. Okay, obviously it has zero decline. This is how much it declined from the previous year. This is like the cumulative right here. Or, well, this is what, is that a cumulative? No, my bad. This isn't cumulative. This is decline. So this is how much, like, this is cumulative decline. And the reason I did that was so that, basically, so in order you can do a straight line depreciation. Basically, the point of that straight line depreciation, we do a quick, I need to pull up my, it just takes, what it takes is the, okay, uh, it just takes the final value, uh, let's do that. The estimated salvage value, which is how much it'd be. So this would be, if it was like in year 3, this would be the salvage value. That would be the cost of the asset divided by the estimated useful life, divided by the number of years, right? So this would be 29,264 minus 22,2216 divided by 3. So if we just do that really quick, what? Okay. 29264 minus the salvage value 12316, all divided by 3. All right. Okay, so this number right here, this represents how much it depreciates per year. So basically, with this column, I'm looking at if you get rid of the vehicle at this point in time, how much will your car have lost in value over the time that you've owned it? And here's a graph for that. Okay, so basically, if you were to get rid of this at 2, you would have this much per year, 3, 4. So the peak of it is at 5. So, I don't know. So take that for what it's worth. That would probably seem to suggest that that's, I don't know, if you like have a vehicle, for example, that you use for business purposes, then that would depreciate the most in year over year. So I guess you could use that as a tax write-off. So um, that's just basically one kind of insight you could come up with. It's not that interesting unless I guess you're an accountant, which I am not. But that's just one of the things you can look at when you try to do Jupyter notebooks. So that basically, I might do more analysis stuff and videos, but that's pretty much what I wanted to do with this. I kind of want to take a break from this data set and working these notebooks. I need to figure out the whole issue with the memory. Uh, but yeah, that's basically kind of what I want to do. And there's more that you could do. I think I could do like depreciation by particular make, especially by model. I think that's where the most insight would be. But you could also bring in other data sets from other sources, so that might be something to do in the future. But for now, I'm going to take a break from this. All right, so I hope you appreciate these videos. I hope you enjoyed watching them, and I did sort of enjoy making some of them. Some of them were kind of a pain, but yeah, I'm glad I did it overall.